Hello, and welcome to the podcast where we bring industry leaders to share their insights and experiences. I'm Monica Jain, an MBA student from Janssen School of Business, and I'm excited to host today's session. Joining us is Mr. Ramamoorthy Sundaram, Chief Visionary Leader of RGS Feeds, Erode, a pioneer in rural marketing who has built a strong brand in the agribusiness sector. Today, we'll discuss rural marketing trends, digital transformation, and strategies to connect with rural consumers. Let's dive in.
Thank you, Monica, for having me for this session. And I'm happy to be part of this podcast session hosted by Jansons. So I'm happy to answer all your questions.
So, to begin with, rural markets have always been unique in terms of consumer behavior. What are some key differences you have observed between rural and urban consumers?
First let me tell about the rural customers. Actually, rural consumers basically they are very price sensitive, and also they always seek value for money, whatever they buy. Whereas in urban consumers, they will make an attempt to try the new products or new technologies, anything. Whereas with the rural consumers, mainly they seek for some advice from their well-known friends or family to know about that product. Then somebody has to influence about that product to that rural consumers. And also in more than the urban, in rural, the word of mouth marketing plays a vital role. So this is the basic differences between the urban consumer and the rural consumer. And also to be very as I said, the value for money, if even the same product, if it is 10 rupees higher than the one which it is what they use, they will not easily switch over to the product, even if they have a very special attributes or anything. So they are very concerned, and sometimes they are very much brand loyal. But now I see a trend that they are not so brand loyal, and they are just switching over because of the pricing. So this is the major difference between the two consumers.
Thank you, sir. RGS Feeds has become a trusted brand in the rural market. What sets your products apart from competitors in the animal feed industry?
Actually, we always focus on our core competency than the competitors, and we never follow our competitors. Whatever the product we design, we have in our mind that it should be very unique than whatever it is available in the market. And also relatively we also very much concerned about the pricing of the product, because whatever the difference which we are going to give, it should be affordable for the rural consumers. So that also we take it in our mind. And we strictly follow the principle, the strategy of blue ocean. So we implemented blue ocean strategy in our business, and while taking a decision also, or whether while we design a product or anything, we implement this blue ocean strategy in every part of our decision, and we design our business. So that is the main uniqueness in our this thing. That's why we are just standing out of our competitors.
So many companies struggle with distribution in rural areas. Now, RGS Feeds has successfully navigated this challenge. What strategies have worked for you?
We can't able to say successfully fully navigated this challenge. So partially we navigated because with a strong bondage with our existing retailers and wholesalers, we effectively utilize their space, warehouse space or anything, to stock our feeds in every nook and corner of the rural hinterlands in the South India. So that is one thing we planned and we implemented. The second thing is nowadays we are engaging the transporters who can give maximum number of deliveries to the end customers. So so in that way we are just on this thing, we are just overcoming this challenge. And also now our distributors also just they are giving many farm deliveries instead of keeping the stocks in the shop, and they are giving from the factory, they are taking our feeds and they are directly before stocking into the shop, they are just distributing to the farms itself. So this is one of our what we taught to our retailers and wholesalers, and it became a very successful in most of the areas. So that's how we are just overcoming this obstacle.
Okay, so what are some common mistakes businesses make when trying to tap into rural markets, and what lessons can be learned?
Yeah, actually, the main thing is most of the time we underestimate the rural consumers, uh, like that they are not aware about the brand, or aware about the usage of the product like this. So and also with most of the companies think that whatever we sell, whatever we take it to the rural market, we can easily sell. So now the trend is not like that. The rural customers are fully aware about each and everything, because now the social media is giving a lot of awareness to the farmers. Before the news reaches to the urban consumers, the news reaches to the village consumers. So every marketers should be very much aware about the psychology of the rural consumers and happening trends in the rural markets, and about the uh, upcoming trends about the rural markets. So if we keep this in mind, we can easily build up the rural markets.
So, social media has revolutionized marketing, but does it have the same impact in rural areas? How do you see platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook influencing rural brand promotions?
Yeah, actually, social media, as I said before, it plays a very vital role in the rural consumers side, because now the usage of smartphones in villages has become a very in a vital manner. And what we can say, most of the rural youngsters, they are in Facebook and Instas now. Even every product, they are influenced by this social medias only, and also through WhatsApp channels, they are getting many new this advertisements. They come to know about new products through the WhatsApp, everything. So I feel that social media is a boon for the rural marketers in India.
With growing internet penetration, do you think e commerce can become a viable platform for rural businesses, or is this physical retail still dominant?
No, actually, nowadays the e-commerce is becoming very vital in rural, because even some of our feed supplements we are selling in Amazon and Flipkarts. So slightly that market is also picking up, and also many rural youngsters, they purchase very costly smartphones like Apple and OnePlus through Amazon only, and also they fully utilize the e-commerce platforms, and also through cash on delivery model only, they purchase 90% of the purchase done through the cash on delivery model only.
Okay, so the government has been pushing for rural development initiatives. How do these policies impact businesses like RGS Feeds?
Yeah, especially I See, I can say that nowadays the central government is giving many lot of schemes for development of animal husbandry sector. So for last 3 years, we see a very good change in animal husbandry sector, and also they have bought many changes in fertilizer sales also. Like they have bought a very good regulations. Because of this, farmers are getting the fertilizers and other products at a fair price, and like this many policies it is regulating the market, and we see it as a very positive growth in the rural these things, and I don't see any such policies impacting the business in the rural areas.
Given the rising concerns about sustainable farming, how does RGS Feeds ensure quality, nutrition, and eco friendliness in its products?
Yeah, actually, in our plant, we ensure the right from the sourcing of the raw materials, we ensure the strict protocols in proximate analysis in each and every nook and corner. And from the this from our company, when it reaches to customers also, after reaching the customers also, we ensure that it is properly stored in the places, everything. So we are ensuring the quality in each and every aspects till it reaches to the farmers. Even if it reaches to the farms, we ensure that whether there it is the feed bags or anything is tagged properly. For example, we some of our field representatives, when they visit the farms, they ensure that feed is completely closed after usage. Like this, small activities we have implemented in every farms. So that gives the farmer that gives a courage to the farmers that RGS is very keen in the quality, and also we are also guiding the farmers about how to preserve the feed in their place. So like this we are ensuring in every aspects. So like this we are doing a quality check in every this thing.
Okay, sir. What expansion plans does RGS Feeds have for the future? Are there any new product lines or markets you are planning to explore?
Yeah, actually, see, we don't have any future plans. Now and then we plan, because in rural markets we keep on study the pain points of the farmers now and then. So whenever there is a pain point, we come out with a solution. Most of the products which we design in our RGS feeds is based on the farmers pain point, to address the farmers pain point. For example, when we were in the market, we saw farmers getting the yellow corn. They they powder that and they make it as a porridge and they give it to the cow. So now, as like Kellogg's, we make maize as a feed pellets. Just they can mix it in a cold water and they can give it to the this thing. So we have bought down there. We made that product as a user friendly. They don't want to go for boiling the water or anything. So like this, we are just addressing the pain points and we are designing the products. In future, actually right now we are giving feeds for the calf. After 3 months, we give once the calf is born, we are giving the feed right from the 3rd month. So first 3 months, the calf is fed with the mother's milk, everything. So now we are planning to give calf milk replacer powders, because nowadays even many farmers they are not allowing the calf to have a sufficient milk. So we are planning to come up with the milk replacers for the calves. So so that economical milk replacers, if they give it to the calf, it will get a good nutrient. So like that, milk replacers we are planning to come out, and also we are just planning to come out with one feed which addresses every health concerns of the animal. So every additives will be in the like liver tonics and probiotics, prebiotics, and also galactogogues. Like this, everything will be in one feed. If they give 100 grams per day of that pellets to the animal, so that feed will take care of the animal health at 360 degree. So like that, one feed we are just designing. So like that, many products are in the pipeline. So we have to by 2030 we will be having somewhere around 40 SKUs with us for the dairy farmers. So that is our plan.
Okay, if you had to predict the biggest shift in the animal feed industry in the next 5 years, what would it be, and how is RGS Feeds preparing for it?
Yeah, it's a good question because in next five, actually now, especially in Tamil Nadu, the cattle feed usage is very less. I could say that 30%, actually out of 100%, 30% of the demand only farmers are getting, and they are giving the feeds. The other things are they are giving the raw materials like oil cakes. They procure bran, and they along with those raw materials they mix our feed also, and they mix one formation and they give it to the cow. So now people are becoming they are just looking for the user friendly products. So in another 2 years they will depend only on the cattle feed only. They will not go for raw material like oil cakes or for the bran, and they will not prepare these things. As like fast food, they will get this cattle feed, they will mix to the cow, and they will seek the highest yield in their cow. So like this only I foresee the market, and in future there will be a good demand for the cattle feed or as like poultry feed, because now a poultry farm is fully dependent on the concentrate feed. As like that, cattle feed, all cattle farmers also will be dependent only on the cattle feed in future. So to that, to meet out that demand, we are planning to equip ourselves with the production infrastructure for next 5 years.
Farmers are becoming more informed and selective about livestock nutrition. How has RGS Feeds adapted to evolving consumer awareness and preferences?
In the rural marketing, see, promotions means we do many promotions by educating the farmers and creating the awareness about the products, and also we keep on giving some good updates about the how they should use the feeds and how to increase the productivity of their animals through good feeding patterns. Like this only we are educating the farmers, and we are just transforming their mindset towards the farming activities. And nowadays actually we in RGS we make this as our core marketing strategy, promotion strategy. And now farmers started looking our feeds as a one of the solution provider for their animal health, and then, wisely they choose our feeds nowadays. Because before 3-4 years we too used to sell the feeds which were with our competitors. Now we have designed entirely a new range of products, and for addressing to address the pain points of the farmers. So the farmers slightly they are just turning towards us to use our products.
Does RGS Feeds educate farmers about benefits of high quality feed, and what role does farmer training play in your marketing strategy?
Yeah, we keep on educate the farmers with the high quality feed. Especially nowadays, we see many regional players in every village headquarters. Some local people they start one mixer, and they are just mixing some brands and the local available this filler materials, and they are coming out with the feed, and they are disrupting the market. So now we are becoming very vital and aggressive to educate our farmers about the high quality usage. On the other side, as per the FSSI norms, Now the FSSI is also looking into the milk, in the milk, whether the aflatoxin levels are toxin levels in the milk is under the standard. So we are educating the farmers also that if you use the low quality feed, the toxicity in the milk will increase, and if you use the compound cattle feed, there won't be any toxicity in the milk. So like this we are educating, and we are giving a very clear cut awareness to the farmers, and we are just making them to to come with us to use the high quality feed. Or in our feed itself we have some designing feeds like oil cake pellets and maize pellets. So these are all designed pellets, and also where the every aflatoxin levels or mycotoxin levels are under the control, and it will not affect the animal's health as well as the milk quality. So we are just giving an awareness about this design feed, and we are making the farmers to switch over to that sort of feed.
Uh, with changing climatic conditions affecting livestock farming, how does RGS Feeds innovate to support farmers in tackling these challenges, sir?
Yeah, actually, as you know, climatic change is not in our control. But now, actually, 4 years back and all, we used to have a four different. Actually, for every season, we used to formulate a ration for a ration formulation for the animal. But nowadays, the condition is very different, because in summer season we are getting rain, in rainy season it is very hot. So now we are balancing the nutrition, and for every 4 months we are changing our the formulation according to the climate, this thing. So because of this climate change, we have in our mind that while the farmer is giving our feed to the cow, because of this the productivity should not get affected in the animal. So we now and then we are just balancing that ration, and if at all, if anything, if they feel due to this climatic condition, if the animal is getting any some discomfortableness in their health, we have a lot of supplement products with us. So we are just advising our farmers to use that supplement products additionally to the feed, and to correct that health conditions of the animal. So this is one service we are just giving to the farmers at free of cost. So farmers are very much confident that if we go with RGS feeds, they will get all this kind of free consultation as a after marketing also we do such kind of services. So like this we are overcoming this challenge, climatic challenges, everything. And every sales executives of ours are well trained by the local veterinarians, everybody. So they have some basic home remedies, they know the some home remedies. So they will give some tips to the farmers to overcome some health challenges in their animal. And sometimes they also call to the local veterinarians, they ask for the consultation with them, and they will give the advices as per the veterinarians.
Looking ahead, where do you see rural marketing 5 years from now? What trends do you predict will shape the future?
Yeah, now see, in another 5 years we could not say which is rural, which is urban, because now every village is connected to the nearby towns, because there is no vacant land in the we cannot able to see most of the vacant land which now we are seeing in the highways. So now in another 5 years I'm very sure that every rural hinterland is well connected, and I think logistics also will be well connected now, and also e-commerce is going to it's going to take around 25% of the market share from the rural. And consumers also will become more aware as like the urban consumer. In another 5 years, we could not able to discriminate whether he is a urban consumer or a rural consumer. Only one consumer, only the generation we may discriminate. So this is how I see the market, because surely it is going to change, and there will so the companies has to form only one strategy, marketing strategy. There is no rural marketing strategy or for urban marketing strategy. So lot is going to happen, and also we could not able to predict nowadays, because the trend is fastly it is changing. We don't know when it is going to change or anything, but surely it is going to change.
Finally, as a leader who has built a strong presence in rural markets, what advice would you give to MBA students like us who inspire to make a difference in this space?
Yeah, my advice to MBA students is just actually I could say that every MBA students should go to the marketplace and should learn many things, because see nowadays one of my friend who is having a education institution, and he is also offering MBA to the students, and he is saying that elective for the students are not choosing marketing as a elective. They either they choose finance or HR or some other. So marketing is a less preferred electives in the MBA. So I strongly advise that marketing is everything in a business. So without marketing, nothing can be survived. So I request, before entering into any domain like finance or this thing, the basic is marketing. So I advise them, go to the market, learn many things from the market, and also start the career from the as a marketing person, because marketing will give more exposure to an individual than in any other domain. If you go to accounts, you will see only numbers. If we go to HR, you will see only humans involved in the company. If you go to the market, you will see every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you can understand various consumer emotions, consumer psychographics, everything, and you can easily handle any domains if you can able to market, or if you can execute something in market. So I advise MBA students to focus more on marketing domain than the others. And also in future there is going to be a very big demand for the marketing people, because there is a huge gap nowadays, because everybody is looking into the white collar jobs than the this thing. So I say that in future, in another 2 years, there is going to be a lot scope for the marketing career. So I sincerely advise the MBA students to focus more on the marketing areas, and if possible, they can also go to the rural markets and also to the rural village sandys to know about the real face of the India, because ours India is covered with 70% of the rural hinterland. So though actually, and also I request every MBA students to study this book, Bottom of the Pyramid, by Prahlad, C.K. Prahladan. So that book will surely I am saying that that book will give you a lot of insights about the marketing and the real face of the Indian markets. So this is my piece of advice. Thank you.
So, this has been an incredibly insightful conversation. Thank you for sharing your experiences, strategies, and valuable advice with us. Your perspective on rural marketing has truly opened our minds to new opportunities. Thank you once again, Mr. Ramamoorthy Sundaram, for your time. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Monika, for
Thank you, sir.
good questions. Hope I have answered all the things.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.